Hey, thanks for joining me again, Billy, here at Hell in the Hallway podcast. I have a really interesting topic for you today, and it's really covering a conversation that I had with a client. And she was talking about how she was watching the Becoming documentary about Michelle Obama, and she said something that I'm hearing a lot of people say, that they were so inspired and they were tearful, but there was something else that were built in those tears. There was disappointment. And not disappointment in Michelle Obama because she is simply amazing, right? No, not disappointment in her. It was disappointment in themselves. See, many times when people shine their light and it's so bright, when they give themselves permission to shine their light, usually it gives us permission to shine ours as well. And that's true, right? But you know what it also does? Before it gives us permission to shine our own light, it shows us where it's dark. And it's in those moments of darkness that you get disappointment. And if you're not careful and if you allow it to plant a seed, you get regret. And then when you get regret, what do you think happens then? People tend to get paralyzed. They get paralyzed and not do much about their situation. Now, the young lady who said this, she's fairly young, right? I don't even think she's 30 years old. And she said, "I'm not great, Billy. I'm not great." And it was really hard for me to hear that because I'm like, wow, she's so young. And we got to talking about success, and she was talking about how much she should be making by now, what she should own by now, all the accolades she should have, right? And the conversation that I had with her was that success is not built in your accolades, right? And that what we are seeing with Michelle Obama and the Obamas period, we're seeing a byproduct of something else. See, success is a byproduct of your attitude. And your attitude is where your attributes live. What are your attributes? What does that even mean? Do you persevere? Do you have discipline? Do you have a good nature? Do you have good motives? What are your intentions? Do you recognize your impact despite your intentions? Do you have integrity? Those things are attributes. Those particular attributes tend to build your attitudes. Those attitudes help create your success. See? It's a byproduct. Michelle Obama and Barack Obama didn't suddenly become successful. They had to have a set of attitudes that was built from their attributes that allowed them to be that. And here this young lady thinking it's too late. It's never too late. You can start today. You have trouble persevering? Find some support. You have trouble with discipline? Find a plan. And hey, let's go back a little bit. Not just finding a plan or trouble with discipline. Let's look at what you value. What is it that you value for yourself? What do you actually see for yourself? Do you believe the greatness that lives within you? See, God doesn't ask a pear to, hey, I'm going to give you the ability to be a pear at some point. What you're going to do, here's the skill set you need for being this pear. Here's the skill set you need for being this apple. Here's the skill set you need for being this orange, right? No, the seed is always planted within them already. The potential lives in it. It lives with potential. And so do you. The succeeds of success lives with and in you. You just need to develop, nurture, prune, fertilize, water the attributes that would allow for the attitude so you can have the byproduct of success. When I started watching Becoming, I myself was very tearful. And then I had to stop watching it because I was thinking, goodness, I got clients. I can't go downstairs and, since I'm doing telemedicine right now, I can't go down there all tearful and eyeliner running everywhere, right? So I'm gonna finish watching it, but I was inspired even in the I saw half of it, even in the first half that I saw. We have to remember that we only need the attributes. That's your seed. See, your gift that you have, a gift to the world, it already lives within you. Just nurture it. What are the attributes that you think you're missing out on? Talk to people who love you. And what I mean by love you, you have lots of people that love you, right? I know. It's not what I mean. I mean people who are willing to tell you some hard truths on what you need. People who are willing to keep you focused. Now, they can't do the work for you. They can ask you about the work. Support is significant during these times of growth. No one does anything. When they're doing things that are great, very rarely do any people do these things on their own. Remember, success is a byproduct of attributes. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Remember during this process that you have the seed of potential of success that already lives within you. Keep in mind, it is not just about the destination, folks. It is also about revelation. Thanks again. See you next time.